Well, good afternoon and welcome to Lisbon. We're here for the European Judo Championships and I'm delighted to be joined by Annette Boone.
Chloe, thank you very much.
Hello.
Chloe Cohn, because yes, I'm also delighted. Second day of the European Judo Championships and we got 4 categories.
Yes, we've got the under 63 category and the under 70 kilogram category for women, and for the men we have the under 73 and the under 81 kilogram categories. Well, we're going to start with the women's bronze medal contests and in the under 63 kilogram category, and they're just waiting to come on now. We've had our preliminary rounds this morning, and well, all of these fighters here have had quite a few contests. They've only lost one contest and to make it for a bronze medal match, so really do have it all to play for.
Absolutely. The first bronze medal contest, here we're going to have Andrea Leski of Slovenia. So, and her opponent from Poland, Agata Ozdoba-Blach.
From Poland, Agata Ozdoba-Blach.
Yeah, both athletes here really experienced, very, very strong. Leski lost out in the semi-final against, I think she lost out to the Russian.
Yeah, just have a look.
And Ozdoba, she lost to our current Olympic champion as well.
Yeah, and then in the rapid charge, she won against the Spanish fighter Cabana Perez. And as you mentioned, Chloe, the Slovenian lost in the semi-final against the Russian Daria Davidova. So both here. The last fight and the chance to get onto the podium. The current European champion from France, Clarisse Becknenou, she's not here. She prepares already for the Olympic Games, but for sure we're going to see her before the Olympics. I think a few weeks before the Olympics we're going to have the World Championships, and I think we're going to see her there.
Well, these two have met each other 3 times previously, and it's 3-0 to Andrea Leski. And yeah, sometimes when the athletes know each other quite well, they understand which grips they prefer, which techniques they use. Sometimes they're trying to cancel out their attacks before they can commit to their own. So sometimes it can look really difficult. They're in a hard situation here, and you can see sometimes that gripping to try and get your preferred grip is so important.
It would have been almost all Slovenian final if Andrea Leski would have won her semi-final. But now one medal for Slovenia is guaranteed in the final. Let's see if also Andrea Leski is able to get onto the podium. 2 penalties against the Polish. Half the contest is gone already.
Well, Leski here just has the advantage with just having 1 penalty. Ozdoba has the 2 against her, and well, she can't afford any more.
Yes. She just broke up, attacked, but then lost her grip. Ended up with nothing. 1.5 minutes here to go. Ozdoba-Blach Must be really careful, not a single mistake. Otherwise, she get penalized for a third time, and that means that Lesky is the bronze medalist, one of the bronze medalists. Oh, big hip attack, counter.
Yes.
Wow, what a reaction from Lesky. So the attack came there from the Polish, but Lesky really strong hip defense and just turned her on the back.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's our first bronze medal there, and it goes to Andrea Lesky of Slovenia.
In blue from Slovenia, Andrea Leschke.
Well, that's nice for her, because I think sometimes losing out in the semi-final, it's hard to get motivated for that bronze medal fight.
Yes.
It makes it that bit more special, I think, when you can get onto the podium in the end.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
Here, highlights of this bronze medal contest on the street.
Perfect contact, turning around, didn't lose the grip. Hip worked well. Wow.
And now, dear Judo friends, the second bronze medal contest in women's under 63 kilo category.
So the second bronze medal contest is between Laura Fasliu of Kosovo and Sonne Vermeer of the Netherlands. Head to head, 0-1. Sonne Vermeer was seeded today as number 4, lost her semi-final against the Olympic champion Tina Trosteniak of Slovenia.
And here are the athletes in blue judo.
Now is here
The bronze medalist
in the fight for bronze.
Grand Slam from Netherlands.
Let's have a look to the Kosovan Laura Fasliu.
White judogi. The bronze medalist
There she is.
of last year's under 23 European Championships. From Kosovo, Laura Fasliu.
So she lost her pool final today against the Russian Daria Davidova. Threw out the number 3 seed before Jules Franzen of the Netherlands. And in a rapid charge, she bet the Italian Maria Centracchio.
Yeah, we managed to get to watch some fights of Vermeer. She really is quite powerful and quite awkward to throw.
Yeah.
And there she's in a good position for the shimmy waza, the strangle. She gets a submission.
Wow.
That was quick.
She made short throws, and I think these points are really important for Sonne Vermeer because her countrywoman, Jules Franzen, I mean, they're really close in regard to the world ranking list, and this was, I think, an important step. It gives you self-confidence.
Yes.
And she's just 23 years old
Winner
and collected a lot of points.
Yeah.
63 kilo category. In blue judogi from Netherlands, Sonne Vermeer.
That went quickly.
Yeah. She was very quick there on the transition.
See here the highlights of this bronze medal contest on the street.
Brilliant, and this is when you're able to use to react in the transition, you know, right in that moment. You got the chance there, and if you use it,
Yeah.
yeah,
And that would have been for...
and it's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, that leads us to the final in the under 63 kilo category. There they are, the two finalists, Tina Trosteniak of Slovenia, the Olympic champion, and Daria Davidova of Russia.
Yeah, same age, both 30, but look at the head-to-heads.
Yeah.
4-0 to Trosteniak.
Yeah. Trosteniak today had a kind of hard day. She really had to work hard. Won several fights only by Judo. That means by penalties for her opponents. But in the end, sometimes it's even harder than to throw your opponent, you know. It's harder to get through that draw. And yeah.
Well, whereas on the other side, I think Davidova has had a really clean day, even though she had a golden score contest. She won well with throws, so let's see if she's done her homework and see how she gets on here.
Yeah. Tina Trosteniak already became European champion 2016 and 2017. Last year, as we mentioned already, it was the French Clarisse Ekpegnenou who won the title.
Yeah, well, you can see the first exchanges in this contest are quite fierce, quite explosive. Really so important to get those winning grips. Well, both picking up a penalty each. And
Yeah.
that's for not gripping up, being defensive on the grip. The referee just wants to see a little bit more positive style of judo.
Both qualified already for the Olympics. Tina as number 2 after Clarisse Ekpegnenou, and also Daria Davidova qualified as 16th. Yes, this is a really strong grip from the Russian. She's so powerful.
Yeah.
All of the Russians are.
Well, Trosteniak, she does well to break up any strong grips, and
Yeah.
she manages, and what she has managed to do all day is keep really active throughout the contest, and because she keeps that pace, that fast pace going, she really pushes the penalties towards her opponent. Oh,
Second penalty given to
Yes.
Tina Trosteniak. Left-sided, kind of tsuri komigoshi. She tried to come through there. Petra Narex, former athlete, coaching her. Again, she tried a little bit too far away for the outside attack there.
yeah. Davidova now looking, a little bit too passive for the referee, so
Yeah.
gives her another penalty. So now they're even on penalties, and it just means that if they make one more mistake, it's going to be all over for them. Oh,
Yeah.
now that was a strong attack there from the
Yes.
Russian.
Wow!
Oh.
Yeah, she is really a fighter.
Yeah.
Let's have a look if she can take her back. Both shoulders touch the ground.
Yeah.
She's really a hard worker,
Yeah.
I must say. This is
Yeah.
one
Well,
of her
yeah.
biggest strengths.
Yeah. And I think as well, that was they had to review it to make sure it was a score. So obviously she's ahead now with a Wazari, with little over a minute to go. And yeah, you're right, she is a fighter, and I think it's just that relentless work rate and the pace of a fight. She's eventually going to get something.
But it's not over yet. Yeah, let's have a look. Because the Russian is really still dangerous. And she's not allowed to make a single mistake, both of them. She got the Vasari now. Have a quick look to the clock. So the last 46 seconds here. Well, she must stay upright. And the left arm there from Davidova is dangerous.
Oh.
Yeah, the best thing you can do is really to just attack.
Oh, that was a
good
good
one.
effort.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Just stay upright, defend. And now she should be able to keep her busy there on the ground. Last 4 seconds.
Yeah, this has been a really tough contest here. And Chershiniak, well, she's really had to work for it all day.
Yeah.
And, well, with 4 seconds left to go, it's looking pretty impossible now for the Russian to make it back.
Yeah. So, new European champion in the under 63 kilo category, Tina Trosteniak of Slovenia.
Winner of this final and European champion in women's under 63 kilo category in white from Slovenia, Tina Trosteniak. And also congratulations to the silver medal for Daria Davidova of Russia. See here the highlights of this final on the screen.
So we are coming now to men under 73 kilo category. Giovanni Esposito of Italy is up against Niels Stump from Switzerland. Head to head, 2-1. 2 times it was the Italian who won, and 1 time it was Niels Stump. So.
And now the athletes in blue, the silver medalist from last year's Budapest Grand Slam from Switzerland, Niels Stump. And in white, the silver medalist for this year's Grand Slam debut from Italy, Giovanni Esposito.
Yeah, I think both of these are quite well matched. We've seen real progress with Niels Stump. He had a superb weight competition so far. He put out Kandemir from Turkey.
Yeah.
Then he beat Olympic champion Olympic champion from a lighter-weight category from Rio, but it's Fabio Basile. And then he put out former European champion Tommy Macias from Sweden. So he lost one contest, and that was to Akil Jakova from Kosovo.
Yeah.
So he's had some really tough contests. Esposito beat Chien from France, and then Venekold of Germany, and then he lost out to number 1 seed Butbull from Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the low Sianagi there, well anticipated by Stump, but Stump is pretty handy on the ground. So when it comes to that standing to ground, the transition is usually very quick, and he knows what's available, and can really tie his opponents up. Oh, superb. Oh, Sotogari there for Wazari.
Absolutely. Well done. That's a good lead.
I see they have the mat side coach there, and they're allowed to give some instruction when there's a very short break. Well, both difficult here. They're both right-handers, so both wanting the same grip. You can see trying to control the sleeve. Oh, superb.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, that Sasai Chishuru Komiyashi technique. A real winding round the foot there. And, well, first European medal there for Stump.
He had such a great day. And
yes.
it was not just by luck. I mean, he really showed his judo quality and had some really good techniques today. He deserves it, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
There we're gonna see the highlights. Great attack here. Didn't stop, just continued, turned him. As it is in the book. Brilliant. So the second bronze medal contest is between Musa Mugushkov of Russia and Bilal Siloglu of Turkey. Head-to-head, 0-1. World ranking, the Russian on 14th place, and the Turkish fighter ranked as the number 10. Roland Polker, the referee from Austria, refereeing this bronze medal contest.
And here are the athletes in blue judo, the former European Championships bronze medalist from Turkey, Bilal Siloglu. And in white judo, the 2-time World Championships bronze medalist from Russia, Musa Mugushkov.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes. Well, I think that could be a score. I think they might review that. Or maybe not. Maybe sometimes where the landing is, they put the elbow. No, oh, he was on his lower back. Yeah. So a part of the side or the back has to meet. So not enough of the side on for that
Yes.
one.
Oh, can he lift them up?
Well, on the head-to-heads, they've only fought once quite a few years ago, and it was Kiluglu who won that contest.
Yeah.
Looking for the counter technique now. Oh, well,
Acrobatic
yep.
from Mugushkov. Mugushkov lost his pool final against the number 2 seed here, Akil Chakova of Kosovo. He's in the final. And in the rubber charge, he won against the Swedish Tommy Macias. Siloglu lost the semi-final. Yeah. Yeah, Siloglu looking there for the counter to lift him up. Makushkov looking for the Uchimata, left-sided.
Oh,
Got turned over. Vasari, he landed on his side. Could counter him, just turned him.
yeah, just under 2 minutes to go here. So in these contests are 4 minutes long, and if there's no score or they're equal on score, they'll go into a golden score period, which can last quite a long time. They wait to they get a definite throw. First throw will win it, or 3 penalties will win as well. Well, it's looking good for Kiluglu. He has a minute and a half left. He is ahead on a score. He only has 1 penalty. Oh, and reverses it again.
Yeah, switch from a big technique to the Sumigashi attempt. Could not take him onto the ground. A minute 20 now left. Get close to the hip, but almost on the ground. He could not just turn him around. Slipped out.
Yeah, he lost control there, didn't he, of,
Yes.
of the upper half, but there was enough attempt for the throw. Oh, wow.
Yeah. He tied things up. He was
Yeah.
almost already just waiting for it.
Yeah. There was just a slight pause, wasn't there, in
Yeah.
whatever was happening, and the Russian wasn't waiting. Well, he evens the score up now, so it's really opened it up. Last minute now.
Yeah, if you want to go for the Ochi.
Oh,
Ochi is a good
yeah.
thing. Because Ochimata, he needed the arm there to pull the arm on the sleeve. But it was a good thing to come up with the Ochi. I think
Yeah.
maybe the Turkish expected the Ochimata.
Yeah. Well, we thought
leaned back,
yeah,
got thrown.
yeah, we thought he had it in the bag there. Really looked quite comfortable out there with that minute to go, but I think the experience from the rush and just that real grit and determination won it in the end.
Gonna hear them breathing.
Bronze medalist in men's under 73 kilo category, white judo from Russia, Musa Mogushko. See here the highlights of this possible contest on the screen.
So it's time for the gold medal contest. The two medalists in the under 73 kilo category are Toha Butpol of Israel and Akil Jakova of Kosovo. Head to head, 1-0. 1-0. Both had a great day so far.
Yeah, Butbul, he came in as the #1 seed.
Yes.
He beat Rachu from Romania, and then Gusuc from Montenegro, Esposito in the quarterfinal, and then Kiliglu in the semi-final. And Jakova as well, he beat 11 in his first contest. Zing from Germany, and then Magushkov there, who we just saw got the bronze medal. And in the semi-final, he beat Stump. It's really worked out quite well how the bronze medalists all lost to the finalists.
Yes, absolutely. And he backed the two bronze medal winners, Magushkov and Stump.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Kosovan team is it's really a small team, but they are so incredibly strong. Yesterday, with the win from Distria Krasniki in the under 48 kilo category.
Well, it's a real top result here for Butbul. He's already medalled at a junior Europeans and under 23 Europeans. He's never won a European championship.
Yeah.
And
then also in the 57 kilo category yesterday, the Kosovan with Nora Chakova ended up as bronze medalist.
Yes, his sister.
Malinda Kamendi, Olympic champion, wasn't fighting. Also belongs to the very top. And here we're gonna have, the brother Chakova now in the final.
And interesting as well, Akil Jakova has been under 23 European champion as well. And he's had a silver at the under 20, but not medalled in the senior European championships. And it does tell you the strength of the European championships, but this weight category, especially today, was really stacked with some of our best judokas in the world.
Yeah. Left arm here from Butbol.
Oh, there's
Yeah. Keeps him under
Yes.
control and keeps
Yes.
a little bit of distance. It would be maybe a difference if he gets through Chakova and get a little bit closer when he attacks. Yeah, the chance there
Yeah.
for the turnover on the ground. Oh, it's a good attack.
Yeah. Well, it's Chakova's go-to technique, the uchimata, and hits him right through his body mass, and it looks spectacular when it's when their timing's right. And it's one of those techniques that you just can't stop if he
Yeah.
gets it right. But Butbol will have his own fight plan as well. And, well, he's just fallen under power. He will pick up a penalty there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Powerful.
super.
Yes. Kosovan coach giving the advices to Chakova. Got a little disadvantage here of a Shido penalty. And we are coming now to the last minute in that normal fighting period.
Well, a little bit of a weak attack there from Butbol. And he picks up a first penalty as well. Just under a minute now to go. Oh, well, was that continuous enough?
Yes.
Akil looking up to see if there was a score. He went for the counter-attack. It was anticipated by Butbol. You could see he put his opposite shoulder down first, so not enough. Oh, into the last 20 seconds here. Golden score.
Yeah.
Well, golden score. First one to take a score will win the contest immediately. Or if there's 3 Shidos, it's over as well. Well, these athletes will do training to make sure that they can last
Yeah.
the time. It's a little bit probably like penalty kick out, so in football that they have to be practiced. It's part that this could happen, you know,
Yep.
these scenarios. But now it's dangerous territory for both of these athletes because both of them have 2 Shidos, so can't afford to make any more mistakes.
Our whites, they are out. Good attack here from Butbol. Teammates are supporting. Ooh. Oh. Chakova brought himself a little bit in danger with this attack.
Oh. Well, there's some frantic instruction coming from both coaches there.
Mm-hmm.
Just referee just calming it
Yes.
down. Well,
Very emotional here. Uchimata.
Oh,
Oh my God, that
yes.
was a score.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
Akil Chakova.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, you could see we'll be able to get a replay of that, but when he initially took the grips, he used his movement,
Yeah.
something in judo that we call kazushi, to make a reaction, and then as he came in for his uchimata, he made it effortless
Yes.
because of the reaction.
Yeah.
But, well, that's the best way to win. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Superb technique.
Akil Gakova.
Well, third medal here at this championships for Kosovo. And Akil Jakova there takes the gold medal. Silver medal goes to Tohar Butbul of Israel.
So the second gold medal after Krasnicki is incredible, right? Yes, is
yeah.
the second gold for such a small country, maybe just one judo club there. And they produce one champion after another. It's incredible.
Yeah. To come on top in that weight category today was something special.
Yeah.
Dear judo friends, now the medal ceremony for women under 63 kilograms.
And now we're going to move to the medal ceremony of the women in the under 63 kilogram category.
Medals will be presented by Mr. Sergei Soloveychik, President of the
And
European
medals are being presented by Mr. Sergei Solvechik, our President of the European Judo Federation. Bronze medals go to Sani Vermeer of the Netherlands and Andrea Leski of Slovenia.
winner of the silver medal.
Silver medal goes to Daria Davidova of Russia.
And winner of the gold medal and European champion from Slovenia, Tina Trsteniak.
Gold medal and European champion Tina Čečenjak of Slovenia.
And the trophy will be presented by Mr. Duarte Cordeiro, Secretary of State of Parliamentary Affairs.
And now the national anthem of Slovenia.
Please stand for the national anthem of Slovenia. Congratulations to our medalists. We now invite our VIPs to come together for the family picture.
Nice family picture, because before we continue with the women category under 70 kilo.
Yeah. Where we're going to move now to the under 70 kilogram women.
Yeah.
And well, we had some real turnarounds, didn't we, in the early stages. We expected to see some really tough contests throughout the day, and unfortunately for number 1 seed, Marie-Yves Gahier of France, she missed out and lost her first contest.
What a big surprise.
Big surprise. Yeah, current world champion, but here
we're gonna have, the Russian Madina Trymasova. So it should be normally her opponent, Kim Polling from the Netherlands. But because of an injury, it is Madina Trymasova who takes the first bronze medal.
And the winner and first bronze medalist in the women under 70 kilos from Russia.
It's a pity that we don't see her on the mat, because she is really a great judoka, as Kim Polling is.
Yeah.
So all the best to her.
Yeah.
To recover as soon as possible.
Well, Madina Trymasova there, she had a good day, only lost 1 contest, and well, bronze medal, a second bronze medal at a European Championships.
Dear judo friends, now the second bronze medal contest in women's under 70 kilogram category.
So the second bronze medal contest is between Barbara Timo of Portugal and Lara Svietko of Croatia. And it was Lara Svietko, the Croatian, who threw out the number 1 seed here, the current world champion. You mentioned her already,
Yes.
Marie-Yves Gahier.
Yeah, she's been really impressive today.
Yeah.
Really contained, nice structure to her judo, nice and upright.
Yeah.
And, yes. Yeah, she won just last year, end of last year. She won the under 23 European Championships. But here's Barbara Timo of Portugal. Former world silver medalist. And well, the Portuguese team have had a strong championships so far. Let's see if she can add to the medal tally.
So.
Yeah, well, we've got a right versus left here, and a little bit too quick on the attack, really, not really setting up the attack to get the rotation for those forward techniques. Direct on the lapel, Timo.
Yeah.
Using the edge, putting some pressure on the edge to get a reaction from her opponent. And if she steps out, well, she takes a penalty there. So first one, Chechko. Yeah, Timo using that inside grip to control and in for the Soto Makakomi. And, well, that bit of work there forces a second penalty to the Croatian now with 2 minutes to go. Really struggling with that inside grip. It's quite defensive from Timo.
Absolutely, she really keeps her on distance. This long arm from her.
Yeah, it's trying to find a solution for the Croatian. She needs to pull in that sleeve a little bit more to take control.
Yeah. Make some changes on the tatami, you know, get in front of her, some quick steps.
Yes.
Combination.
Yes. Yeah, changing the tempo, so changing your movement. Don't follow into the same area of the mat. And just find themselves into the same position. Bit better there from Chechko. Well, she's coming into this contest now with a minute to go. Only a Shido between them. Well, there's a first coach of the tournament being taken out of his chair.
Yes.
They get a couple of warnings and then that's it. So you're only allowed to coach.
They should know the rule.
Yeah, yeah. I think sometimes it's so difficult. They're in such a pressured situation. They're desperate to give the athletes some information to help them. But the trouble is, athletes don't really listen when the contest's on anyway.
Yes, you're right.
So it's pretty pointless. Now an opportunity here for the Croatian.
Yeah.
Looks strong. She would be better on the sleeve, wouldn't she? Then she could get that rotation.
Yep.
But still, good work from her.
Yeah, she put her opponent a lot under pressure. Last 20 seconds. Still no score. This is a thing I don't really like. I mean, you even don't have a grip and just throw yourself in front. It's dangerous for your opponent. You know.
Yeah.
If an elbow or a knee is in between, and you can't really throw somebody without having a grip or any contact. It's close to force attack, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think for us, when we watch judo, it can be so spectacular when it's done well and timing's right. I think sometimes when you get desperate.
Yeah. Oh, similar. She just threw herself in front.
Yeah. And I think, well, unintentional there. She had one side of the grip.
Yeah.
Went in for the technique and maybe kept hold of the arm. She could have put some pressure through that, and if that is the case, they'll review it and it will be an instant disqualification.
Yes. And it is.
Winner and second bronze medalist in women's under 70 kilo category. In white from Portugal.
So disqualification against the arm lock. They decided to to give the third penalty, which was the decision.
See here highlights of this bronze medal contest as the winner. Barbaratinho, Portugal, on the street.
There you see the attack right against the elbow. She was just too far away. And now we are coming to the gold medal contest.
Under 70 kilograms.
So Sanne van Dijk of the Netherlands is up against Margot Pinot of France. And these two countries head-to-head, 2-3,
yeah.
were so exciting. The morning we spoke about at the preliminaries, because we had, from each nation, we had two strong fighters. We had Marie-Yves Cahir, the #1, the world champion, and she didn't make it. She was too nervous. Really unexpected to see her, as we saw her today. And we knew all that they were under big pressure.
Yes.
Because both know the better one at this event will go to the Olympics. That is the only category in women.
Yes.
In France,
Yeah.
which was not clear, which is decided after the after the Europeans.
Yes.
So Margot Pinot
Yeah.
can
yeah.
get a third-time European champion. Last year she won the year before, and for sure,
She has come out on top, really, and I
Yes.
think it does show. It's not just what she can do on the mat. She's very
Yes.
mentally strong, and I think you can say the same for Sanne van Dijk. They've both made it through here and really have looked very strong throughout today. Both of these
Yeah.
athletes. Is it the third European final?
absolutely.
They're both fine, so they'll know each other extremely well.
Yeah. And her opponent, Kim Polling, didn't fight for the bronze medal because of an injury. And that was also really exciting to see both of them, Sanne van Dijk and Kim Polling. Kim Polling also a big thrower, incredible success, incredible successful in the past, but couldn't make it today. So that was the main attention in this category today, I think.
Yeah, you might see it'll be unusual how this contest goes, because there must be the pressure that initially, before they started off this morning, must have been massive
Yes.
for these two. And
Yeah.
here they are, they've made it through, and now they can just fight it out. Who's
Yeah.
going to get on the top podium? Nice effort there by Van Dijk.
So this repeat of the European final from last year. We will see if Pinot will defend her title or if it is Sanne van Dijk, the Dutch girl. Steal gold from the French women. We will
Well,
see.
a Tominagi attempt there, sacrifice throw, but well, Van Dijk well defended.
Yeah. Van Dijk also knows how it feels to become European champion. She won that gold in 2017. 5th in the world. Margot Pinot, 2nd in the world after her teammate Marie-Yves Cahir. Yeah. The attempt there to get underneath the opponent, the Traktionage, right-sided. And the penalty for being passive, the second penalty now against Sanne.
Yeah, Sanne has a really nice, like a little dummy attack to a Tanya Toshi to the rear.
Yeah.
And the trouble is when you get to know each other so well, like Sanne, she could see the Tominagi, and there you see it was well anticipated. You know, anyone else, it would have been game over.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Wow!
Yes! Yes! Well, look at that!
Incredibly strong. Yeah.
Look at that. You know, it was just continuous from both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was a natural movement for Sanne van Dijk. Wow, what a day.
Very, very
Yes.
quick, you know, she turned her.
Yeah, look at that. She's strong. She's strong mentally.
Yes,
and
she is.
she deserved that today.
Yeah, her coach, Michael Baczynski, former
Yes.
German national coach.
Oh.
Wow.
Congratulations to the silver medal.
Oh. Oh, that's judo. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Of this final on the screen.
Oh.
Very low, but she really reacted well, turned her, put her leg in. Now,
Yeah. Pressure. That was a pressure day for her.
yeah.
Good standing there going into the Olympic Games, I would say.
Yeah.
Superb.
For men under 73 kilogram.
So the awarding ceremony for men under 73 kilograms.
The medals will be presented by Mr. Pavel Janowski, Sports Director of the European Judo Union. Bronze medalists are for Russia, Musa Mogushkov.
Musa Mukushkov
Switzerland, Niels Stumpf.
of Russia and Nils Stumpf of Switzerland. They are receiving their bronze medals.
Winner of the silver medal for Israel, Tohar Butbul.
Tua Butbon of Israel got his silver medal.
European champion from Kosovo, Arkea Jakova.
Yes. And gold goes to Akil Jakova of Kosovo. There he is.
And the trophy was represented by Mr. Jorge Fernandes, President of the Portuguese Judo Federation.
You to the friends now please stand for the national
So,
anthem.
and now we're listening
Kosovo.
the national anthem of Kosovo.
Congratulations to all medalists. We now invite our VIPs to come together for the family picture.
Elle me dit, écris une chanson contente, pas une chanson déprimante, une chanson que tout le monde aime. Elle me dit, tu deviendras milliardaire, t'auras de quoi être
So, one category is left. Men under 81 kilos. And we start as usual with the two bronze medal contests. The first one is Christian Palatti of Italy. He is up against Andre Egotize of Portugal. Head to head, 2-1, world ranking 12 and 21.
Please welcome the referee from the Netherlands, Mr. John Remakers. And the athletes in blue, the 4-time medalist in the IGF World Tour from Portugal, Andy Egotiz. And in white, the gold medalist for this year's Tashkent Grand Slam from Italy, Christian Palatti.
Well, let's have a look at their day so far. The Italian Palatti lost out his pool final against Ivailo Ivanov of Bulgaria. And then won his repertoire contest against the Belgish fighter Sami Chuchi. Oh, good attack here from the Italian and his opponent, Egotize. Egotize was in the semi-final, lost against the Turkish fighter, Vedat Albayrak.
Yeah, Palatti this year has won a Grand Slam, which is a fantastic result for him, and also medalled as well in another Grand Slam.
Yeah.
So he's had some superb form already. And Egotize as well has looked strong today. He is well known for those big uranagi, those big lifts, take backs. But look at that work.
Yeah.
Now that was close to a score. Not quite enough side on. He has to have either on his side or on his back to take a score. Completely different styles as well, which can sometimes work well. Well, looking for a reaction to go back. And well, some good work there from Palatti, and forces the second penalty to the Portuguese athlete. So now halfway through, 2 minutes to go. And well, this could really open it up, because now Egotize can't afford to make any more errors, and he'll be looking to score now. Yeah, it's kind of now or never.
It took too long,
Yes.
huh, maybe.
Oh, well.
All right, Palatti receives the penalty now.
Well, he's got such a long range with those legs. He has this like a special technique he does, like a rotating, spinning uchi. There he is for the uchi mata as well. Egotidze waiting for the right time to come back, but oh!
Yeah.
Well, it was Pilati there who took the opportunity. Now, just a minute to go. Now, Egotidze looks to be trying to close the gap down, trying to draw his opponent in. Now, just using those small... Oh. Yeah, just saying, just using those small ashiwaza techniques, foot techniques, to really set up and get your opponent moving a little bit, get a reaction to fully commit. Okay, a golden score. Well, we're in the golden score period now, so unlimited time. First one to throw or score in Newaza will take the win. Egotidze can't afford any mistakes because 3 penalties can win a fight as well. Quite a slow pace, I would say, from Pilati.
So who got control over the sleeve? Exactly, and you need it.
Now Egotidze really needs to go as well because he can't afford to be passive now. Yeah, well, the effort's there. Lost his grip. Pilati looking for that overall counter as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, well, that bit of work just forced that second penalty, even now on the penalties. Oh, really, anybody could go here.
Yeah.
Oh,
beautiful.
Superb.
Yes. And that's the thing, the one who takes the risk and attacks should get the prize.
I think there's some showboating, as I would call it, going on. Listen, it was really nice to see because you could see the tension through the grips.
Yeah.
You could see Egotidze didn't have a sleeve hand, but he was drawing it back because he knew as soon as Pilati drew that sleeve forward, he had control. And it was game over. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Pilati there takes the bronze medal. 5th place there to Egotidze of Portugal. Well, he'll be disappointed not to get on the podium there. He had a superb day as well. There you go. Good year so far for Christian Parlati. Going into Olympic game period.
Absolutely.
And Italy always have amazing Olympic games. They get it right every time.
Absolutely, yeah. They're doing a good job.
Oh,
look at that. He's just rewarded for taking the risk.
Yeah.
I mean, if just one thing does not fit, there's a big danger of being countered. Well done. So, the second bronze medal contest is between Sagi Muki of Israel and Ivailo Ivanov of Bulgaria. Head to head, 2-0 so far. Sagi Muki, number 2 in the world. Ivailo Ivanov, number 11. So, Sagi Muki was Anna Maria, the Hungarian, will referee this bronze medal contest. Just have a quick look to the draw sheets. Ivailo Ivanov, number 4 seed here today, won silver last year. Lost his semi-final against Matthias Kassi of Belgium, the number 1 seed. His opponent from Israel, Sagi Muki, number 2 seed. And he lost out in the pool final against the Portuguese Henri Ekotice we've just seen. And then in the rapid charge contest, won against the Russian Aslan Lapinagov. Sagi Muki, 2019 world champion and Grand Slam Baku winner, as well as Ekaterinburg Grand Slam in that year he won. So, and already became 2 times European champion.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Wow!
Yep.
Yeah, he made short process.
Unbelievable. He looked cool coming out. He really looked really relaxed.
Yeah.
9 seconds. Well,
He didn't waste any time.
no.
And second bronze medalist in men's and
Oh, hold on. Could have been an error. Oh,
changed
that is
it.
so
That's hard.
tragic, really, because
Yeah.
when you think it's over
Yeah.
and it's done, and then you have to reevaluate and focus again to go again.
It's hard. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Well, Ivanov has a chance here now. In for his own Seonage. Oh,
That would have been a quick
yeah.
end. But they decided to give Vasari.
Yeah.
And Ivanov is still in the game.
Yeah, Ivanov, silver medalist at the Europeans last year.
Lost against the Georgian,
Yes.
Krigalashvili.
Yes.
Last year.
Yeah. Yeah, Georgia didn't
No.
have
no,
any athletes in this weight
not,
this
no,
year.
not this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at- maybe saving them for World Championships or Olympic Games.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Big attempt here
Yeah.
from Muki.
Yeah, he specialises in the sodi technique, sometimes off a lapel and sleeve or 2 sleeves. And also, well, he's just a fantastic seonagi as well.
Yeah.
And when it comes off, it really is spectacular. There's a lot of power in it. Well, coming to the halfway mark here. It's Muki of Israel in the lead by 1 Wazari.
Yeah, and still a lot of time, or enough time for Ivanov to close that gap. Oh, big attack there on the outside. And the attempt from the Bulgarian to come up with a very low attack. Clever and quick defended here from Muki. Oh, he's looking there for the cross grip. One hand on the belt.
Yeah. He does well there, and I think that clinching onto the belt and drawing it in at the front of the belt is really good for players who, like the Sianagi, they need the distance and the space. Closing it down. There he is. Oh,
this is very close to a really big, exciting attack.
Oh, big effort. Oh.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't the strong. It was a bad timing there for Muki. I think now he'll look at the clock. 43 seconds to go, and he'll have to. He can play a bit more of a defensive game here. No penalties on the board, so can afford a couple of Shidos as well. Just controlling the distance. Yeah, Sagimuki there, just doing enough just to keep Ivanov at bay. Now pressure coming forward again. Ten seconds. Desperate attempt now from Ivanov. Oh. Well, what a bronze medal contest that was. We thought it was all over in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But, well, the shock of it all. Sagimuki managed to hold on to the score in the end and takes the bronze medal.
Winner and second bronze medalist in men's under 81 kilo category in white from Israel, Sagi Moki.
So.
Let's see here highlights of this bronze medal contest on the screen.
All right, we are coming now to the final, the gold medal contest in men's under 81 kilogram category. The last fight of day 2 here at the European Championships in Lisbon. And we're gonna see Matthias Kasse of Belgium. He's up against Vedat Albayrak of Turkey. Both of them got a long day. Matthias Kasse, several golden score decisions, some long fights. One fight was almost 10 minutes against the Azeri fighter Hidayat Haydarov, but he still made it until the final.
Yeah.
And the Turkish fighter was seated here as number 3. Bronze medalist from the Worlds 2018. And went through until the final. So, last fight of the day.
Yeah, it's been incredible, this weight category. Very similar to 73s. Absolutely littered with world-class athletes. Yeah, former Olympic champions, former world champions, never made it to the medal matches.
Yeah.
Well, Matthias Kasse here, world champion, also won the European Championships back in 2019. Albayrak, 2 times Grand Slam winner. World bronze medalist and 2 times Masters bronze medalist. They've had one head-to-head, and that was back, I think, in 2018, and it was Albayrak who won that one. Kasse's had some improvement, though, since then.
Yeah. Today, also your Betis teammate, Sami Chuchi, in the pool final. It was a really long day for both of them. 5th fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been they'll feel the effects of their contests today. And like you said, Kasse, he's had quite a few golden score fights, which, you know, can take the toll on them. Both very, very physical as well. But for me, Albayrak has been extremely powerful in his techniques.
Yeah. Let's see who comes through first. Kasse or Albayrak.
It's really like a game of chess, isn't it? Trying to look after yourself, be defensive, but at the same time looking for areas to attack. And to do that, sometimes you need to make your own opportunities. Referee there just breaking it up, get the geese tidied up. Sometimes when it's a little bit of a stalemate, the referee does well just to stop that. But they're both going to receive a penalty each for really not being positive in the grip and exchange. Now, for me, Albayrak there has a strong grip, good control. Oh!
The attempt here. Ojigari.
Yeah. Well, a lot of effort there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable that Kasse can rotate out of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to forget these attacks are so powerful. And if you're once going backwards, then you easily fall on your side. Good defense. Yoko Tomonage from
Yeah,
Kase.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad attack. He did move him.
Yep.
And there was some resistance there, so it was good enough.
For an attack. Yeah.
Yeah, to win in judo, you just have to get your opponent to land either on the back for full ippon, 10 points, or for a wazari onto the side. You get 2 wazaris, you finish the contest. A nippon, it's all over, or submission, or a hold for 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Al-Barak really looking to get 2 hands on his opponent. Yeah. Yeah, working really well. And when he does,
Yeah.
Kase just comes under and attacks. Now, it's dangerous now for Al-Barak because he has the 2 penalties and 1 more. And, well, it's all over.
Yeah. 25 seconds here on the clock. Oh, the arm there.
Yes.
The right arm from Kase needs to get a better grip. Kase last year became bronze medalist. So he definitely improved already. Won one of the biggest event, the Qingdao Masters 2019 and a Grand Slam in Paris.
Oh, it really still could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The golden score begin.
Just see Al-Barak there drawing him in. He just needs to change the pace maybe to get in a little bit quicker before Kase can get the attack in. A nice comeback there as well.
Yeah. But still, beside all the pressure, Kase always very upright, very, it's really positive looking. His fighting attitude, and he really keeps himself under control. That's the thing I really like about him. Yeah, he felt the pressure coming from Al-Barak and decided to attack first.
Now Al-Barak looking for a finish on the ground, but he lost control of the head.
Yeah. So, a minute is gone.
Yeah.
Some good Ashiwasa attacks here.
Yeah. Yeah, Kase does so well to keep that upright.
He brought him onto the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, he keeps these upright stances. It's very hard to throw somebody when they're so upright.
Yeah. You see, Barak wants to get close to his hip.
Yes. Yeah, good opportunity here. Oh, wow.
A good defense here from Kase. But that attack brought Al-Barak back in the game a little bit, you know. He's not on the edge for being penalized the 3rd time now, because he just attacked. Showed he's active. Yep, stand up. 2 minutes gone.
Oh.
Was completely.
Oh,
Oh my God, that was a good moment. That was a good one. Yes.
Wow. Yes. Wow. Albarak, in the end, managed to get the attack in before Cassie. What
Yeah.
a fight that was. Well, new European champion,
Yeah.
Vedat Albarak from Turkey, and silver medal goes to Matthias Cassie of Belgium.
So that was an exciting final. And also the biggest respect to Matthias Cassie. Really had a long day. It's so long fights.
Yeah.
Hard fights, tight fights.
Winner of this final and European champion under 81 kilogram in blue judo
So
from Turkey, Vedat Albayrak.
the action on day 2 is finished so far. The only one which is left are the 2 awarding ceremonies.
Yeah. Oh. He did have a superb day. Oh. Wonder if that could be his father, eh?
Yeah.
Believable. Oh.
Beautiful Uchimata. Right-sided.
Of this final on the street. Due to reference now the medal ceremony for women's category under 70 kilograms.
So, awarding ceremony for women under 70
Mr. Pavel Nikolai,
kilos.
President of the Judo Federation of Tatarstan Republic. Bronze medalists are for Portugal, Barbara Timo. And for Russia,
First bronze medalist, Barbara Chimo.
Sova.
And the second bronze medal goes to Medina
Winner of the
Taimasova of Russia. There she is.
for France, Margot Pinot.
Silver goes to Margot Pinot of France. She couldn't defend her title this time. Ended up with silver. Against her concurrent, she was fighting already last year in the final. Sanne van Dijken this time, the one with the better end. Sanne van Dijken and her gold medal and a big smile you can see, although she's wearing a mask.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please stand
So now we are listening to the national anthem
the Netherlands.
of the Netherlands.
Congratulations to all the medalists. We now invite our VIPs to come together for the family picture.
Nice family picture. Sanne van Dijk rings gold, Pinot, Marco Pinot, the French fighter, silver, and Barbara Timo and Marina Chaimasova, the two bronze medalists from Portugal and Russia. So, in a few minutes, we're gonna see the last awarding ceremony of today. That remains us to say that tomorrow we're gonna have one more day where we have some action here, the third day at the European Championships in Lisbon with the big men and women. So the under 70 and plus 78 in women, and under 90, under 100, and men's heavyweight plus 100 kilograms. So, but for now we're gonna wait for the last awarding ceremony.
Dear judo friends, now the medal ceremony for men's category under 81 kilogram. The medals will be presented by Mr. Alexander Yatskovich, Head of Refereeing Commission of European Judo Union. Bronze medalists are
So, in the under 81 kilo category,
and for Italy,
first who receives his bronze medal is Sagi Muki of Israel. Second one is Christian Palati of Italy. Two bronze medal winners.
the silver medal for Belgium, Matthias Kasse.
Silver goes to Matthias Kasse of Belgium.
Winner of the gold medal and European champion for Turkey, Vedat Albayrak.
And new European champion. Gold goes to Vedat
And the trophy will be
Albayrak
presented
of
by
Turkey.
Carlos Andrade, President of the General Assembly of the Portuguese Judo Federation.
Dear judo friends,
So,
now please stand
Now
for
we
the
are listening to the national anthem
Turkey.
of Turkey. All right, so we hope you enjoyed the second day, and hopefully gonna see you tomorrow if you have a look at the third day at the European Championships in Lisbon. For me and my colleague Chloe Cohen-Vickers, we say thank you that you joined us, watched us, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Dear judo friends, dear athletes, coaches, dear delegations, this concludes the second day of the European Judo Championships Lisbon 2021. Congratulations to all medalists, their coaches, their delegations, the federations. Thanks to the Portuguese Judo Federation for a fantastic organization and great hospitality so far. Thanks to all volunteers who made this happen. We hope to see you all back tomorrow for the third and last day of this European Judo Championships here in Lisbon 2021.
Senhoras e senhores, damos assim por concluído o segundo dia do Campeonato da Europa Lisboa 2021. Muitos parabéns aos atletas, aos respectivos treinadores e delegações. Queremos agradecer à Federação Portuguesa de Judo e a todos os voluntários pela organização e esperemos encontrá-los amanhã no último dia
All right.
desta prova.
A long day. Day is over, Chloe.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic day 2 here at the European Championships in Lisbon, and we're going to have a run through of our winners and,
Yes.
and their pathway to get to the gold medal, but also maybe have a look at some of the top fights as well.
Yes, we do. We start with the category under 63 kilogram. And in absence of the Olympic champion from last time, it was Tina Tristaniak who went through. She was the number 1 seed, the Olympic champion. But I think she had a tough day, didn't she?
Yeah, I think she typically works really, really hard, doesn't she? Throughout a contest, she doesn't stop. And
Yes.
that's really what wins it in the end for her.
Yeah.
Sometimes it isn't always the best judo we want to see, but at the same time, she gets the results. And you could see that she got a little bit better towards the end of the day, but she did have some tough contests.
Yes. So we go through her draw today. The first fight, she got a bye as number 1 seed here, and then she was up against the Hungarian Raga Brigitta. So she scored twice. I mean, she scored
Yes.
here. That was her first Vasari. Let's have a look at that.
Yeah.
Very precise, close enough. The coach Makikomi. You see, still some time on the clock. She did a good job there.
Yeah.
And then she came up with a second technique. This is her special technique on the ground. She finished that fight then on the ground. Let's gonna see how she worked it out. Saikomi.
Yeah, she uses her leg there just to keep some control. She doesn't mind it being caught while she ties up the top, and then she'll just sneak that leg out and secure the hold.
Yes, and once in, it's very difficult to get out. She's doing that very, very brilliant. No chance for the Hungarians. So then she went into the next round, and
Yeah.
that was the quarterfinal. The quarterfinal, she won against the Polish fighter Agata Ostoba-Blach. She won against her with 3 penalties in the end. So that was a tough fight, I think. Also, her conditional skills were proved. And also the next fight, that was the fight for the semi-final against Sanne Vermeer. Also no score, but in the end 3 cheaters. And sometimes
Yes.
these fights are more difficult
Yes.
than to win
Yes.
by Ippon or
Yeah.
with a score, right?
Yeah, they were difficult, and what was very similar with both of the athletes she was fighting, they were very strong.
Yeah.
So what she does is she's really good at getting a first grip on, and then using a fast pace to move them and then get the attack, and especially when she's feeling vulnerable. So she made it through to the final,
and the final was very spectacular and really exciting. Her opponent in the final was Daria Davidova. So they had a tough fight. It was a hard fight, powerful. I mean, you know how strong the Russians are, physical strong. And in the end, she scored Vasari, and that was really a good success. And I think she's very happy that in the end she beat her and was at the top of the podium. It was a long day.
Yeah, it was.
She looked tired in the end.
She looked tired, but she did deserve it in the end. Just the understanding of how she fights and the work rate that she does.
Yes.
It puts her in good stead going into this Olympic year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to see here the Vasari from the final. Have a look. Yes, both shoulders were on the tatami, and she received the Vasari for that. You're going to see it again. It was a perfect position right underneath. Turned her. The Russian tried to avoid landing on her back, and then they gave the Vasari during the normal time of fighting. And a happy face in the end. Couldn't be any better, right?
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the two bronze medalists. Two bronze medalists to continue that category. Under 63 were Andrea Leszki of Slovenia and Sanne Vermeer of the Netherlands.
Yeah. Well, both of them still young.
Yeah.
And coming through, both very, very physical as well.
Yeah.
And they both had very strong competitors in the bronze medal contests as well. So, did amazing jobs to get through to the bronzes in the end.
So that was the under 63 category. Let's have a look then in the under 73 category, 70 category, under 70 kilos women. And that was this morning we said it is interesting to watch two nations. France with Marie-Eve Gailly and Margot Pinot, and the other nation with the Netherlands, Sanne van Dijken and Kim Polling, right?
Yeah. It was always, we anticipated it to be a strong day. Weren't sure which way it would go because both athletes in both countries are very, very strong, really high up in the world rankings as well.
Yes.
So it really was going to go down to who can handle the pressure, maybe.
Yes, exactly.
And it was unfortunate for Gailly because she just didn't get into a contest. She made a lot of errors, and really it was maybe due to nerves in the end. So she lost out in her first contest, didn't make it through.
Nobody expected that, to be honest, as a world champion. And but you got some days like that where you just maybe can't handle it. You think you are able to, but then sometimes there is something. And her first fight, it was against Lara Svietko of Croatia. In the end, she was fighting for bronze, and was in the semi-final. So she was a strong opponent.
Yeah, she was. And,
and Marie didn't show what she's able to.
No, and I mean, you would never underestimate anybody you fight. But she has won the under 23 European Championships towards the end of last year.
Yeah.
So she's up and coming. So always a little bit dangerous to fight the young ones coming through.
Absolutely.
But she did well to fight for bronze, and obviously a teammate who was sitting in at the number 2 seed, Margot Pinot, she looked indestructible today. She was so strong. She has some fantastic throwing skills, but very fast in her new Asa transitions as well.
Yeah.
Made it through to the final, and it was a repeat final, wasn't it?
It was a repeat, but this time with the better end for Sanne van Dijken. We have a look to her day so far, right? Because Sanne van Dijken, in the end, she became the European champion and took gold last year. As you just said, Chloe, she won silver. This year it was the gold medal. Sanne van Dijken, in her first fight, she got a bye. And then in her first fight, she was up against the Turkish fighter, Minel Akdeniz. And she won there by Vasari and finally Ipon. I think it was just after 4 minutes fighting. I didn't see that fight, I just saw the result. So that was her first contest. She won that against the Turkish. Her second one was then against the Slovenian, Anka Pogacnik, where she won with 2 Vasari. So the first Vasari was very quick.
Yes.
I had a look, and after 7 seconds, the second one after 21 seconds. So I think she was very focused today, wasn't she?
Yeah.
We saw it
Yeah.
the whole day.
I think there was similarities between her and Pinot.
Yeah.
They looked really focused in what they had to do, really well drilled. They didn't make any errors, but also very reactive. They really felt the errors in what the opponents were doing today and really capitalised on those. So really impressive. And when you saw the first contest coming through, I think with me, I just thought, yeah, those two, they're going to get through to the final. It's going to be a repeat final of last year.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes the small things you see, yeah, it works very well for them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then Sanne van Dijken was in the semi-final, and she had the Croatian Lara Svietko, who threw out the number 1 seed here, and that was a good and tough fight. And Sanne van Dijken just won in the golden score. Golden score just had begun, and she threw her beautiful with Uranage.
Yes.
So that saved her the ticket for the final.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the final, as we mentioned, against Margot Pinot, and she was very strong. Both, as you said, it could have gone both ways,
Yes.
But in the end, they were going to see the replay. Yes. It was the semi-final. We see in the golden score, beautiful
Yes.
counter-attack,
Yeah.
close, strong
Yeah.
hip, lifted her up. That was against the Croatian.
Yeah. Good control of her sleeve
Yeah.
there. As soon
Yeah.
as someone's coming in that forward entry, if they've got control of your sleeve, you're more likely to go forward. So when someone attacks like that, if you can pull the sleeve in, the Uranage's yours. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we have seen in the final a beautiful ippon against the French fighter. And we're going to have this here. Have a look. So that was the final. The French fighter was already on the ground.
Yeah.
She just turned it. It looked so
Yeah,
easy, right?
Yeah. I think the full exchange was, I think Van Dijk had gone for a very similar technique on the knees. Up she got, and then it was followed in.
Yeah.
Maybe not set up well from Pinot, and she wasn't in Yuaza, so just on her knees, the elbows weren't down, so a real opportunity. And Sanne van Dijk, she took it, and it was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So really good ending for her today, for Sanne van Dijken as the gold medalist. Just to finish that category, the 2 bronze medals are for Martina Taimasova of Russia and for Barbara Timo of Portugal.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's then have a look at men category under 73 kilo. For 73 kilos, and in the final, the number 1 and the number 2 made it. It was the Israeli Toha Butbul and Akil Chakova. And Akil Chakova, with that gold medal win, it's the second gold medal for Kosovo. It was incredible.
Yes, yeah, it was incredible. And his signature technique is Uchimata.
Yes.
And we were waiting for it all the time. Even their opponents know it's coming. So it's so good that once he has the grip and he creates the momentum and the kazushi to come in, it was all over. And
Impossible to escape from it, right?
It was fantastic to see.
We can have a look, because he started his day with such a beautiful Uchimata. It was his opponent from Israel in his first fight, Akil Chakova. Ido Levin was his opponent. Couldn't be a better start in the competition. Quick, powerful. The way he threw him, right?
Yeah.
This is no chance
I
to
mean,
escape.
it's from a static position there, but
Yeah.
you can see there a little bit of movement, but wow, what power.
Yeah, absolutely powerful. So explosive. And that brought him to the next round. And there the German was waiting for him. It was Anthony Singh. And I think he had similar, yeah? Also Uchimata. And again, he's so quick. It makes it so difficult to get out or to defend, right?
Yeah. And it's an Uchimata where it's so direct. Once it hits the central body mass, there's no getting off.
Yeah.
You cannot defend it. So when it's trained like that, at that level, he just needs one opportunity and it's game over. and it was all day today.
You need to have a good okemi. Then his next contest, it was the pool final. He won his pool final against Musa Mugushkov with 3 Judos. That was a hard work win.
Yes.
Against the Russian. The Russian in the end ended up as bronze medalist. Musa Mugushkov.
Yeah, double world bronze medalist. So he's very tough and very, very strong. We saw that when in his bronze medal contest.
Yeah.
But
against Iloglu. Yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he managed that and then went into the semi-final. Akil Chakova, where he had to fight against Nils Stump of Switzerland. Nils Stump, also the bronze medalist in the end.
Yeah.
So, and he won there by Ippon in a golden score. It wasn't such a long time, but it was in a golden score. And then he was in the final, came in the final, and was facing Tua Butbol.
Yeah, Butbol from Israel. Number 1 seed he was, and he looks strong. Got an opportunity to see some of them warming up, and sometimes it's an impression of they mean business today. You could see it.
Yes.
And he had a superb way through to the final. Yeah.
Yes, and this is the score, the final score here. And it was also in the golden score after 1.5 minutes, about. Again, the Uchimata a little bit far away. His upper half of the body is a little bit is close to the mat, but still it is okay. He takes his opponent with him, right?
Yeah, he had an unusual grip there. It was just on the shoulder, but the main grip was the sleeve, so he could get that rotation. And it was just superb all the way through. Yeah, good mention to Neil Stump, because Neil Stump had a really tough draw, didn't
absolutely.
he?
Yes.
He beat. He had
the Olympic champion, Basile.
Olympic champion, who was on form because he just won Antalya Grand Slam as well this month, and then Tommy Macias as well, former European champion.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was really in brilliant shape today, so he deserves the bronze medal. All right, then we have a look to the 4th category today, men under 81 kilo category, and it was a final between the number 1 and the number 3 here. Krikalashvili, the European champion from last year, wasn't here. Georgian was not here in this category. But Matthias Kasse made it until the final. Last year he won bronze. And this year he ended up with silver because the Turkish fighter, Vedat Albayrak, had a strong and powerful day, a long day, about 5 fights I think he got. Let's have a look at his day so far. He got a bye, and then in the first round, his first fight, he won against the Azeri Murat Fatiev by 3 Judo, followed by a fight against the Frenchman Niklas Gilliard, where he won with 2 Vasari. So in the end, that brought him into the pool final, which he won against the Russian Aslan Lapiganov. Yes, 20 seconds before the end, he threw him. Have a look there.
Yeah,
beautifully.
It was a bit of a counter-attack, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And then just used his hand. Bit of Tewaza.
Yeah, the attack from Lapiganov at the beginning looked very strong, but he just could manage it and just turn him, huh? Chimata Sukashi.
Yes.
Or not Sukashi, he just turned him. Yeah, exactly. Good control. All right, so that was his pool final. Then against the Portuguese, Andre Ekotice. He trailed at the beginning, so Ekotice threw him or received the Vasari, but then he came back, scored Vasari.
Did.
Yeah, there we're going to see it. Low but controlled and close.
Yeah, and enough control there to maybe get a finish on the hold. We thought he had finished with the hold, but actually Ekotice managed to escape it, but he won in the end, didn't he?
In the end, he won by Ippon, exactly. No doubts that he wanted to get into the final there.
He's the winning technique. Just catches him on the floor. Yeah.
To control over the situation, right?
Yeah. We've seen that a few times today. And although their opponent feels to be going for a technique, there was nothing there. Yeah. There was no real technique there. And the control was taken by the Turks. So,
yeah. So, and then it was time for the final against Matthias Kasse, who had a long day. We have to mention, he had a fight. It was the fight was almost 10 minutes against Hidayat Heidarov, and that was not. It was even before the pool final. So, and then after there came another golden score. So he had a lot of golden score today. I think 4, including the final.
Yeah.
And still was in a good shape, Matthias Kasse.
Yeah, I think that's interesting to see how long his mat time was today.
Yeah.
Because it would have had an effect on fatigue, but you wouldn't have thought that too much in that contest. It just maybe towards the end you make a small error that you can't concentrate that long.
Yeah.
But he was superb today.
And then there was a golden score also in the final. You see it there on the scoreboard. And this was the final technique. This Uchimata, he came up.
Yeah.
And rewarded himself with the gold medal.
Yeah.
Fantastic day for him.
He looked so powerful throughout today and really competitive, really confident, and always looking for his superior grip. There was no play on tactics too much. He was just always wanting to go for the big technique, and it made it really great to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So the European champion from Turkey. So the 2 bronze medalists are coming from Italy and from Israel, Christian Parlati and Sagi Muki.
Yeah.
Good fights, huh?
Yeah, really good fights. And no surprise, Christian Parlati's had some really great Grand Slams already this year.
Yeah.
And Sagi Muki, former world champion,
world champion,
current
exactly.
world champion.
Yeah, current, yeah.
And European champion came through in the end. He had some tough contests.
Yes.
He did really have some tough contests. But just showed his measure and just dug in. That last one, the bronze, we thought it was finished in the first 5 seconds.
Yes.
And then they cleared the score back down to Awazari, and he had the whole 4 minutes to fight. So that takes a lot of concentration and guts, really, I think, to get through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you did it.
Yeah.
So that was all of today. We really enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed it too, the day, and also our EJU talk here. Tomorrow is the 3rd day, the last day. We will start at 10 o'clock local time with women under 78 and women heavyweight, and men under 90, under 100 and plus 100 men's heavyweight. Yes, and before we're going to leave you and see us tomorrow, we're going to have a nice clip for you. Aljaž Sege picked out from the computer team. He picked out the top 5 EPONs from the preliminaries. So have fun and have a nice evening, and hope to see you tomorrow.
Good evening. Yeah.
Bye bye.